Hi folks, so we've done the back-breaking labor portion, gotten these samples out of the ground. They're washed, and Kyle, Senior Precision Agronomist with Intent, is just going to kind of give us a rundown of what his first thoughts are as he looks at these 3 representative samples of treated and untreated that we have out on our field board.
Yeah, so looking at these plants here, there's probably nothing that really sticks out glaring between the treated and untreated. But one thing that I will note, and it was kind of unfortunate that we came to this field for demonstration purposes, but this field was by far one of the hardest fields I've ever probably dug up roots to be able to carefully extract them from the soil, because as you've probably seen in some earlier video, you know, the soil was super platy, it was super blocky, and it was extremely hard to get it out of the ground without breaking any roots. So from a true analysis, this probably isn't the best representation because of the soil environment that we are in. But nonetheless, this does show you the, you know, how open that NewLeaf is to be able to still show you that even though there is no striking difference on this particular plot, that they're still willing to show it to you. Also, you know, this is also why we run farm trials across the nation, right? So we're in the Corn Belt, you know, it's not just here in Indiana locally. So that way, you know, when farmers are looking at results, they want to see it on their farm or their local area. And so this is just an example of that. So in this particular scenario, we don't see anything right now, but it's still early in the season. We may see something happen as the crop matures.
And something to Kyle's point is currently with at least NewLeaf's partnership with Intent alone, we have 57 different trial sites spanning 12 states total. So when we partnered with these folks, we partnered with them for the intent of them having such a broad sweeping network that we could work with and really make sure that not only are we testing these products in tough soils like we see today, but in maybe some of those, you know, nicer soils in other areas of the Corn Belt as well. So what would you say, Kyle, is, I know you've dug up plenty of corn plants so far this year. What do you think is kind of our win rate so far on what you've seen? Because you've shown me some pretty cool pictures over the past few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it is still pretty early. I would say, I'm just guessing, probably about 75%. 75% of the trials we are seeing a noticeable difference between the treated and untreated.
Awesome.
Hey Erica, Terrasym has 2 different corn products that we advertise on our website. Can you just clarify this?
Yes, good call out. So we today are looking at Terrasym 408. So that's the in-furrow application. We have Terrasym 450, that's the overseed treatment, but in this example specifically, we're looking at that in-furrow product.
And what about compatibility with starter fertilizers? How does a grower, or how would you recommend they find out if they're applying a fertilizer that's compatible with our product?
So I'd recommend you contact us. We're a small company, we're growing. We offer free compatibility tests. In fact, we want to test so we can build out our list of compatibility. Basically what we kind of give as a rule of thumb for our growers now is pre-slurry it with water using the jug and scoop or whatever method that works best for how much you're trying to actually treat with, and then dump that straight into your starter fertilizer. And we're doing a lot of work internally with R&D to see how we can, you know, explore maybe a liquid formulation or explore getting that powder directly into your starter fertilizer as well. So we're trying a whole bunch of different options, but for now it's mixing that wettable powder and then dumping it straight into that starter fertilizer.